Good evening, everyone. Tom here, Cinema Attacks Live. We're here. We have a special guest tonight, Rick from the Dreadful Minutes. Say hello, Rick.
Hello, greetings.
You got
Um,
a bolt thrower tapestry behind you.
Bolt thrower, old bolt thrower, the real bolt thrower. Is there like a real bolt thrower, like a real Ghostbusters?
The real bolt thrower.
Was there a
You
fake?
didn't like that last album they had. They had those sick Pantera riffs. I really love that album, actually.
It's good. It's good.
Be interesting to see a couple English guys pull off of that Texan sound. You know what I mean? It'd be it'd be a nice trip. 1986. I'm glad to revisit this time period.
Yeah, so we're going to be talking about Charles Martin Smith's Trick or Treat from 1986. Scott is in the mood. He's got a jack-o'-lantern, but I wonder if is that a real one or is that like a light up one from Walmart behind you?
I don't know if it's from Walmart, but it is a light up one.
Okay. It's not
Poser.
it's not actually a fire going on.
No,
behind you.
no, I didn't light a gourd on fire and put it on top of a CD rack.
What a poser.
I know.
Got to do it at least once, man. Bucket list.
And Eli, say hello.
Hello.
And you're wearing an Exciter shirt, which does
Yeah.
tie in.
Yes, exactly. It was intentional.
I noticed that. And James is here.
What's up?
He's got to
Mr.
get
Flop.
dinner. I'm skipping dinner to hang out with some buds. Don't need food.
Yeah, we're depriving
Oh, there we
ourselves
go.
of nutrients for
Uh,
this.
with the price of food at the market, it's not hard to do.
It's cheaper just to do this than to eat.
Yeah.
Doing what your wife wants. Come on, how lame.
Yeah. What a cuck.
She wanted to go out to dinner, and I said, "Bitch, I got to go trick or treat. You sit there and you wait."
Is that a quote,
That's
bitch?
a quote, yeah, bitch.
Yeah.
Um,
That's
Can we
how he
talk
talks
about-
to his wife.
We talk about a trope in the 80s. Bitch held so much more weight,
Yeah.
Like, it was like, you bitch, or throw someone
Yeah.
through a TV. Like, there was always, today, it doesn't have the weight. It's the same weight anymore. It's just-
No, even in the 90s, it was like, bitch, what? You just called me a bitch? Are you kidding me? My life is like upheaved now, and like I feel insulted.
We'll start off with what have you been watching?
Yeah.
If you have been watching anything.
I only watch Rick's channel, so I don't know about you guys.
This ties into
That's all you need to watch.
So-
yeah.
I'm done. My turn's over.
Tom's the second place, and then we got this other.
I don't watch Tom's channel.
At best.
Scott's like dead last.
Yeah.
Well, I helped y'all out by not making videos anymore. So
Who noticed?
Tom, he's on a
I
strike.
slop a little metal Mickey, and I'm happy to be there.
Oh yeah.
So I saw in the theater Nightmare on Elm Street Part 3.
Yeah.
So this was after our stream 2 weeks ago about the Nightmare on Elm Street series. So we already talked about the actual movie.
Yeah.
But speaking of the Welcome to Primetime bitch got a huge pop from the crowd. That was
I hope so.
that was the biggest reaction. That was pretty awesome.
People were waiting for it. They were just like
Yeah.
they were waiting for that. Like,
And the second biggest reaction was when her name is Jennifer Rubin, the actress, the character, like she transforms into the punk girl and she's like, now I'm bad and beautiful, and she pulls her knives out or whatever she says. That was like the second biggest crowd reaction.
I was like that. Well, if those are your beauty standards, mine must be very different. Like, syringes in your hand, things like that, or just.
I can work around it.
yeah, just don't stab me with them. We're good.
Yeah.
I don't like needles.
So now I've seen all of the Nightmare on Elm Street movies in the theater except for the first one and New Nightmare.
Damn.
Oh, you missed Johnny Depp get introduced. You know, in the very first one.
Well, I've seen it many times, but just not in
Oh,
the.
I mean, in the premiere at the big screen, right at the time.
Johnny Depp's.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
opening night. Be like,
It's
oh,
like, but why him? It's like everybody else got the regular credits, but introducing Johnny Depp that
Yeah.
always got to me. Like, what? Why?
Maybe they
They
knew,
knew.
like they knew he was going to be huge,
He was the
It wa-
chosen one.
or they
It was
were
just-
they were at least trying to set him up for that. You know, like
Shit.
I credit his agent. His agent was like, "This is his first movie. We want an introducing credit because he's going to be a star,"
yeah,
and they were right.
yeah.
I never thought about that. Yeah, usually that's like the young girl or whatever is the introducing.
I think it's one of those things where like we're just going to try. You know, maybe it won't work out for them, but we're going to try to set them up. You know, right? And but there's probably been a bunch of now introducing and some actress that never went anywhere. You know?
Oh yeah, for sure.
She was supposed to be the next big thing.
Yep.
It did take him a while. Johnny Depp was not like an overnight. He wasn't an overnight, big. I feel like he put in his time.
Yeah, he came in. I came in with him like in the 21 Jump Street days. You know.
Oh
like,
shit, that's
Yeah,
pretty early.
it was like he was the 21 Jump Street guy for a while.
Him and Richard Grieco.
Yeah,
Oh, that was Peter. It was the Peter DeLuise years.
Oh shit. Okay.
I remember those years too because that wasn't even a big talk of conversation. My classmates were all about Grieco. They're all at the heart crushes and shit. You know, photos and their little what do you call it? The book covers back then when you had to use like the paper bags. You know, and they would have like these little hearts and shit. Grieco was the dude. Like, I don't know.
And then he went, and then he fell off the earth, and Johnny became the star.
Dude chose poorly.
Yeah,
well, Johnny was a pretty boy, but then
that's true.
that became the thing in the 90s. So it took a while for him to become a star.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Nightmare on Elm Street 3. We already talked about it.
Yeah.
But
Could you imagine getting into that one first though? Like if that was your first and like you had no other context, you're like, oh, let me check out this Nightmare on Elm Street.
Yeah.
It just happens to be called Dream Warriors. You hop in, you think they're all going to be like that?
Yeah, more of a fun kind of superhero-y, adventure horror. Yeah, it stands alone on it as its kind of own
by
thing.
the third one. It's like telling people you started with Halloween 3 or something. You know, you're like, huh?
Yeah,
Be prepared to be either disappointed or very surprised.
not the definitive representation of the
Exactly.
franchise. Yeah, a lot of people probably did.
yeah, I remember just watching the first 3 on television, and then I saw part 4 in the theater when it came out. But I don't remember the order. I want to say the first one I saw was the first one. But I don't know.
I look at Halloween like a love story just because like the way he's always chasing after Jamie Lee and like you had ample opportunity to actually kill her.
Oh,
you
yeah.
know, and just this is infatuation. It's spanning 40 years or however long.
Like the Joker and Batman, where it's like, I kind of don't. If I don't have her to chase, what am I gonna do?
Exactly.
Yeah, it's just a guy. It's about a story about a guy who's bored.
Yeah.
Like he's in the abandoned Myers house, and then she shows up and drop the keys off or whatever, and she's like, well, I got nothing better to do. Might as well just chase this girl.
That's pretty much what it was. There's no connection
Until-
or anything.
Part 2, they made it, she's his sister. They
Yeah.
just made that for part 2. And then but even in Halloween Ends, there's that line from the character that's like you were turning Michael Myers on, so this is all your fault, like you let him on or something. Do you remember that
Yeah.
scene?
Yeah.
Like in
Like
front of
if
the
you weren't
grocery
here,
store?
we wouldn't have this problem.
Oh,
Like
right,
yeah.
I've kind of erased that movie from my memory.
Yeah.
A lot of people did.
All right. Is there been anything that you guys watched recently you want to talk about?
I saw Begonia with Emma Stone and Jesse Plemons.
Oh yeah, I saw the
It's-
trailer for that. That's the new what's his face joint?
Yorgos Lanthimos.
Yeah, Lanthimos.
I thought it was fantastic. I thought it was so good. One of my bigger like surprises of the year. Like, didn't really expect much. I mean, expected it to be cool and weird because that guy's a pretty cool director. But I enjoyed it a lot. It was fantastic. I think. I guess it was a remake. Tom or Scott or Rick, fuck. It's a Korean film called Save the Green Planet. I think from like 2003.
Oh, yeah, I know what that is, but I've never seen it.
Okay, I never saw it either, but I really want to now. I got to compare it.
Al Gore wasn't behind that or anything, was it? It would have sounded right about at the time. Like,
I hope not.
That was the sequel to Inconvenient Truth.
Yeah.
yeah, the unofficial, or pseudo titled. Just we don't make it overly obvious. People.
Yeah.
We'll trick
I
them
also
to thinking.
That's good. I like that. I also saw Predator Badlands too, which I thought was awesome. I fucking loved it.
Really?
Kind of blew me away.
I've heard a couple of good things. I just sort of would assume it would have not been good. I don't know. I thought Prey was pretty good.
I noped out of that series and Aliens a long time ago.
Yeah.
We can't hold you.
Yeah, it's one of those movies.
Hold that against
You can keep trying. Like you can keep trying and trying. It's a franchise where like you can keep trying. We'll get it right. We'll get it right. It's like it's like Fantastic Four. It's like we just keep on making them. Like, eventually,
Yeah.
we'll nail it.
Yeah.
It's like communism. They just haven't done it right yet. It's one of these times.
50 fallen nations later.
Yeah, I liked it more than Prey. I thought Prey was pretty good, but I like this more. I don't know. I don't think everyone will like it. Like, I think there's some stuff in there that will rub people the wrong way. Like it is kind of like it's not horror at all, but I think they kind of lost the horror stuff with the first movie, maybe the second one. So there's no like horror elements. It's like action, fantasy, sci-fi. I just thought it was really fun. I went into it, I'll be honest, with zero. I didn't think the trailer was that good. I just went into it thinking like, I think it's fun. And it was really fun.
I think, referring to something that we talked about in the chat, but Eli, you just have the best attitude about like, I'll just go see it. I'm not expecting anything. And then I think that really helps to
It does.
have a positive attitude about things, because I usually go in like, it's probably going to suck. And then it does. And then I'm like, I knew it.
I knew it. Yeah.
You're like the ultimate take one for the movie team. Just get in there and bruises scars.
Yeah. Just try to go into things with like, not thinking it's going to be bad, but just go into things thinking that like, just don't expect it to be good.
Yeah.
I think that's the ultimate,
Yeah, that's the ultimate trick, right? You always lower your expectations, no matter.
Yeah. I've had people tell me that's not a good, healthy outlook for life, but it works for me. I don't know. I like it. I feel like if you expect everything to be awesome, I mean, how weird of a life would that be?
You're kind of bummed out a lot. Yeah.
You're just bummed out all the time.
Yeah, I feel like I need a movie attitude adjustment because this year, because I've done like my top 10 list for the past like 15 years, and I feel like it's going to be a struggle to do one for this year. Like I haven't seen enough good movies
To even find 10 that you
that I
liked.
liked.
It's not the strongest year, I don't think, overall.
But I wonder if it's just like I'm extra critical this year for some reason.
That could be.
Yeah, I've been the same with music this year, and I wonder if is it what I'm picking? Is it my attitude? Are things just not as good this year? I don't know.
You'll let you cross a Rubicon when you get to a certain age where you're like, is it just me that everything's derivative, or is everything just like it's? You're almost like gaslighting yourself. You're like, it's got to be me, right? Like,
yeah, because you only know what it's like to be yourself. You don't know how other people look at things, and like, yeah. No, I think it's a combination of all of it. I think as you get older, you get a little more jaded, but also I think this year has maybe not been the strongest year for music and movies. I could be wrong though.
Yeah. There's been a few disappointments. It's just or not enough to warrant me being motivated or amped up enough to be like, yeah, I really I missed that feel when I felt like yeah, I gotta go. It's like nothing's going to stop me. I'm gonna be like that Starship song. I'm gonna go in there. And just...
I like to think that it'll come back. you know.
I feel like maybe I just made some poor theater choices.
Could be.
Like I had 2 choices and I picked the wrong one. Like this one has a hot chick on the poster. I'm going to go see that. You know, like
No,
that.
I don't think you're wrong, though.
Like that Bone Lake movie. Like that. I just saw it because of the poster.
Yeah. Well, what would your top, like, off the top of your head, what would your top 3 movies be so far? Do you even have one?
God.
Oh.
I mean, I guess Sinners would be there. I still haven't seen One Battle After Another.
I would like to hear your thoughts on that one.
So I would assume that's going to be on there. I would guess. I mean,
I think it's really good.
so I have my Cinemark. I'm a Cinemark Platinum member, which I've referenced before. But in order to keep it, I need to see 9 more movies.
You better get your ass in there
by the end of the year.
Yeah. What you need to do is you need to take how much time is left and then just, figure out how many movies you need to see per week and then just make that goal.
Yeah.
Yes. So I'm not like seeing 3 movies in a row New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
It's like, well, Sinners is probably one of the original ones, right? Like, but everything else, it's like a sequel or part of a franchise that's already like there was a Lilo and Stitch, like there was another Superman movie.
Look at the 2 movies I named. One was a remake and one was a legacy sequel. So
yeah,
I didn't name anything unique, I guess.
I feel like I've seen all these before.
Well, even Sinners is a variation from Dusk Till Dawn.
Totally, yeah. It wears its influence on its
but
sleeve.
there's enough. It's an original ripoff from Dusk Till Dawn.
Well, you can't get away with it anymore. Like, there's been so much cool shit. Like we can't make a movie now without or putting something in there that you love from the past. It's almost hard to do. I
have a feeling like these kids today, like for a first time in eons and generations, they're going to actually agree with their, the older generation that times really were better.
I think so too. I think so. I think you're right.
It's like, what, Grandpa? Your time really was,
I think the kids know it for the most part.
I think that's good. I mean, you go back to our time. You were talking about the 80s and shit, even the 90s. Like, and I thought even then in the 90s, I felt like things were starting to wane. But going back and even earlier, I'm like, there was still some good original shit coming out. It's just that now I'm like, man, everything's just feel like it's just recycled, and I'm like, I'm trying to get rid of the old man in me thing, but it's just I can't seem to shed it. I'm like, I've seen all this before, man. Like, this just...
Well, that bubble will burst. I think there's nothing lasts forever, and that bubble I think is going to burst if it hasn't already, where people are already pretty sick of the banality.
I'm struggling to remember the movies, but I heard a podcast with a guy who wrote a book about 1982 sci-fi fantasy movies, and it was like 10 of them. I know Blade Runner was one.
The Thing and E.T., right?
The Thing, E.T., The Road Warrior. But it was just every movie he mentioned, I was like, oh my God, yeah, classic. Like, what would, if someone asked you, what were the 10 iconic movies of 2013, what would you say?
I'd have to think about it. I'd have to look it up, and I wouldn't be able to answer that off the top of my head.
Right.
Yeah.
But
that's a good point.
Was Clown in a Cornfield this year? I think it was.
Yeah.
I just saw that. It wasn't amazing, but I thought it was decent.
It was fun.
Kind of a modern take on the teen slasher.
Yeah.
Which
didn't you say you read the books?
I have not read the books. I've read other books from that author, but this was kind of like his big breakthrough YA book, and all of his other books were not YA, and I was like, well, I think it's meant for children and not me, so I didn't read it. So I don't know, but the movie was cool.
Yeah, I don't know about the books, honestly. I thought you read them because I remember when we talked about it. And I guess you knew the author, but I've heard the books are actually awesome. Yeah, I guess they are a YA, but I guess a lot of adults like them too, from what I've read.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, I'm gonna check them out. And I mentioned to you guys, you may have to kick me off, but I watched The Life of Chuck, and I freaking loved it. I've
No,
watched it 3 times.
I love that you loved it.
Okay, because I don't remember. We didn't really talk about it in detail because I know we didn't seem that high on it, but you didn't want to ruin it for me. So yeah,
I need to watch it again. I think I just need to watch it again. I think maybe my opinion could change because like I definitely recognize like the quality and stuff. I felt so weird that I couldn't like appreciate it. I know James liked it a lot too. I think he said it's his favorite movie this year.
Okay, yeah, it probably is mine too.
And I don't remember if I told you, Eli, but my mom, after you had mentioned it, my mom recommended it to me because she had seen it.
That's awesome. She loved it.
Yeah.
I actually showed it to my parents too, and they liked it. So it's that kind of movie,
That's so cool.
It's not edgy or super cool or anything. It's very sentimental and
yes.
But I think it's if you're a Mike Flanagan fan, I think you'll be into it.
Yeah.
Cool.
And
I thought it was really cool to see.
Try not to know anything about it.
Yeah.
I went in not knowing anything about it, and I think that's the way to do it.
I think so too. I really like seeing what's his name again too. The guy from Scream, Matthew Lillard. Yeah, it was cool seeing him again. He seems like just a really cool guy.
I was nerding out enough that I actually watched the commentary, and they shot this during the strike. So
oh yeah, that's right.
They were able to because they were independent and they really didn't have any money, but nobody was working, so he was just able to call people he knew and said, "Hey, you want to come do half a day? We can't really pay you much." And they're like, "Yeah, sure, I'm not doing anything." So, through the friends he's made in the business, just circumstances, he got all these really cool people to be in it.
Yeah, he's got a big enough voice now where he's one of those directors that can do that, kind of like a Wes Anderson, where it's like, I can't pay you a ton because my movies don't really gross that much, but I'm so awesome that you want to work with me regardless.
Yeah, because I talked about the Phoenician Scheme when I saw that. Like the cast on that is just totally insane. Like every tiny role is, it's like Bill Murray over here and
Tom Hanks.
Tom Hanks, but they just got like everybody he knew.
Yeah, and you look at the budget, you expect it to be $100 million, and it's not.
Right?
No.
Yeah, like it's probably not to that level. I haven't seen the Phoenician Scheme, but like Eli was talking about Matthew Lillard. He's just like one of the characters' neighbors, and he just like comes over.
In one scene.
They talk for like 2 minutes, and that's it, and that's his part. But there's a lot of little roles like that.
Who mentioned 1982? Did you know that movie? There's a movie called Trick or Treats.
No.
Oh,
I don't know that one.
Yeah, I've seen that. It's
okay.
Is it? Yeah, is it Trick or Treats? Whatever but it's the one with
with the treats.
Trick or Treats.
Trick or Treats.
Nobody says that.
David Carradine's in it.
David Carradine.
Oh no! How drunk is he?
David.
Very.
Well, that was kind of pre-drunk, right?
I'm like looking it up. I'm like, it's there martial arts in this one?
Yeah, is he just kicking people's asses with playing his flute and stuff?
It's just like a very mediocre slasher.
Okay.
From 82.
Now I want to watch it.
I wouldn't expect
to be honest,
especially when it's not like in a cultural psyche, because going to Spirit Halloween, like after Halloween, it's one of my like palate cleansers. Like I'll go there and get my last Halloween
50% off.
Depending on the place you go, like it's almost 80%. Like, but it's if you've been out of the loop for a while and you go visit a Spirit Halloween, you kind of see what's the cultural relevance thing, right?
Yeah.
What's still around. Like, there's been a lot more Terrifier shit this year. Like it's just
But you saw that coming, though. You saw that coming, I'm sure. But what's it going to be next year?
It is interesting that like Terrifier, then also Trick or Treat, the 2007. Those are both like considered staples, and also Killer Clowns from Outer Space.
Yep, I noticed that too. The last couple of years,
which was always like a cult movie, but I don't know that like normies knew what that was 10 years ago.
Now, something I noticed, I don't know if it was just this year or I just noticed it. What is with all the Halloween 2 branded merchandise? Not Halloween 2.
I've noticed that too. Yeah, I've noticed that too. My theory is, I think it's just because like they're like, we made so much Halloween merch, we're just going to move on to 2 now just because.
I assumed
that's my
it was
guess.
like a rights thing, like maybe for some reason
Oh
you
yeah,
could get a license for Halloween 2 cheaper than Halloween, so everyone just did Halloween 2. I don't know.
oh yeah, that's a good that you might be right.
Yeah, I'm gonna guess it's what Eli said, that it's just they've just done Halloween to death, so this is how they can make more money doing Halloween.
So like 10 years, we're going to be seeing Halloween 4 merch
4.
everywhere.
Yeah.
Let's go. Let's
I bet you will. I bet you will. Maybe to an
We're
extent.
really desperate. We're gonna we'll get the H2O.
Oh
no.
no!
Are we ready to
I've
unveil that? Are we gonna go
Resurrection.
The resurrection.
I was man. Okay, you guys all beat me to it. I said I was going to hold out for Halloween 6, but
We're going way too
the
far.
Paul Rudd costume.
Yeah, when I went to Spirit Halloween a couple of weeks ago, the problem with any of that stuff is I'm fairly large, so it's hard to find anything that fits me. Like I have a large head and large hands. I have a Freddy glove, but I can't even get it on barely.
Damn.
So it's like most of there's not really anything that I find there that fits me.
There's no like big and tall store version of Spirit Halloween for like.
It seems like costumes are like made smaller than regular clothes.
Yeah,
Like if it's extra large, it's really a large.
it was attributed to these are probably made in some Chinese sweatshops. Like the
Oh,
size
for sure.
variation between
No.
Westerners.
Yeah, for sure.
They're large,
Yeah.
large.
They're just guessing. They're just guessing. Like what size? How big should a large be? I don't know.
Argue amongst themselves.
Yeah, it's like if you order any clothes from Japan, it's like if you're like, well, I'm a double X, I'll order a shirt from Japan. It's like a medium in America, double X, Japanese double
Double
X.
X means they're 130 pounds.
Yeah.
Dude, European sizes are the same way. If you buy like a true European garment, like make sure you buy that a little bigger. It's going to be tight. I've done it before.
Yep. It's what they call skinny jeans here is normal jeans over there. Damn it.
I'm wearing skinny jeans today. I'm 405 pounds. You know?
And then Eli, do you want to talk about Shelby Oaks? I did see Shelby Oaks. I know you reviewed it, but I have not watched your review yet.
Yeah.
I purposely avoided it.
I would say my review is probably like in the middle. Like everyone right now is wanting to tear down Chris Stuckman, and I just don't have a hatred for the guy. Like I get why some people, I don't know. I just don't have a hatred for the guy. I don't think it's a great movie. I don't think it's a bad movie. Like it's shot pretty well, but it's got like, it just falls into so many traps of like so many, like I think the first act was pretty cool. Like the first half hour, it's like setting this story up. And then I kind of like the last 15 minutes too, but everything in the middle was just like just so many tropes. And I think a lot of people expected something better just because Chris Stuckman is so famous. And I don't know. What'd you think, Tom? Did you like it or?
Well, since you brought it up, one thing I don't get is like, why do people want to tear him down? Other than because I've only watched a few reviews of his, and to me, he's just like a very normie, generic movie reviewer, which I'm not super interested in.
Yeah, that's
like he loves Star Wars and Marvel movies and stuff that I'm not really that into.
Yeah,
I think it was because he started basically saying he wasn't going to be negative in his reviews because he's making a movie. That's how I heard of him.
Yeah, he started like he said that like probably I think it might have been while Shelby Oaks was already even filmed, and he's like he came out and he was like I don't consider myself a film critic anymore. I don't want to. He said his reasoning was he said and maybe this was partially honest and maybe partially dishonest, but he said he didn't want to give any more bad reviews to anything because he wants movie theaters to flourish, and he feels like if he gives bad reviews to movies that causes people to not go out and see it and blah blah blah. But then some people are like, oh, he was just saying that because he knew his movie was going to be bad and he didn't want people to give a bad review. I don't think that's true. But then there's also the fact that like everyone wants to, like, there's a lot of people that are, I think, jealous of his success, and they just want to bring him down a peg. But
I just thought it was odd to have a movie review channel and then make a video saying, "Oh, I'm not really a movie critic," and like, what?
Well, he said I'm not a movie critic anymore. Not like I never was, but yeah, he's like, I'm no longer a movie critic. I no longer am going to. I'm only going to be reviewing movies that I liked. So basically, if I go out and see a movie and I don't like it, I'm just not going to review it. But
okay,
it's fine because he said I don't look at me as a critic anymore. I don't want that to be my thing.
Okay.
Yeah, even like I get if you're sort of upset at him if he didn't explain it and like suddenly he's being positive about every movie even if he doesn't like it, like he's being dishonest.
Exactly. Yeah.
But if he comes out and says, "Well, my channel's changing for the future," I don't get why so many people would be pissed about that. Other than if they just don't like the new direction, they could just stop watching.
But then you end up with the result of where you think you like, they think you like everything because you're not reviewing the stuff you don't like. So now
that is yeah.
People have said
music
that
too. I know a lot of people have said I'm only going to talk about things I like because I'm not interested in tearing things down. But it does give the impression that everything's great. I like everything.
Everything's a home run.
Yeah.
It's misleading. Yeah. So yeah, Tom, what did you think about the movie though overall?
I did not think it was good.
No, I didn't either. Really.
It's a very there's some really even one thing that people have said that I've seen other reviews is that it's derivative of other movies, which I agree. But I think there are a lot of really cool ideas.
There are, buried in there,
and visual moments and creepy ideas and moments in there. But the big thing is just that to me the script was really bad.
Yeah. The same here. The dialogue was pretty terrible, I thought.
And as an example, it feels like the whole opening with the documentary. It feels like I have all these ideas, and I just want to info dump everything. So let's put a documentary where we explain all the plot items. So it would have been much better if it was more the main character sort of discovering this stuff rather than, just like he might as well just come on screen and said, "Hey, this is these are the 17 plot things that I want you to know." Like it's such an info dump. Like it's I think a really bad way because there's that movie Lake Mungo. Which
that's
I think
probably what he was going for.
I think it does it really well. I don't think it really works in this just from a script point of view.
Yeah, I think so too.
But I could see where if he had just like worked with a regular writer and sort of took these ideas and molded them better, because there's just like basics. It's just the problem is just like basic screenwriting stuff. Like stuff doesn't make sense. Like character motivation doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Like
a lot of people are saying that like maybe he should have had someone else write it and he could have just directed it. He could have wrote it, but have someone else tighten it up or something.
Or just co-written the story.
Co-write.
And then had someone actually come in and write a screenplay.
Yes. Yeah.
That's like I don't think the problem is like there's a couple of moments that were like cheap looking. Yeah. I don't really think that was the problem, like the visual aspect. I thought it was fine considering it's like a low budget horror movie.
Yes, it's very low budget. I don't know what the budget is, but it's pretty low, even for a first time filmmaker. It's
I saw
low.
It ended up being 2.9 million is what I read.
And that was after, like, I guess 2 years ago it was already filmed, and they played it it did the film festival circuits, and I guess it was not good. So Neon stepped in and they're like, "We're going to give you some more money and we're going to beef it up a little bit."
And that's the other aspect of it, because if he had the 2.9 million to start with and had planned it better with that budget in mind, it might have worked better because it feels like a movie that was shot and then changed a lot.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Well, it was. So I guess you picked that out because that's what I've heard.
Yeah.
They completely re-edited it and add stuff and.
But I didn't know anything. I just saw the trailer, and that's all I knew about it, really. And then I started to watch people talking about it after I saw the movie.
Yeah. Well, I wonder what the difference is because, like, so Chris Stuckman did not go to film school, as to where, like, I'm not saying you have to, but as to where, like, the Philippou brothers from, the Australian guys, they did go to film school, and, like, look how much better their movies are. I mean, I don't know how much that might make a difference, but technical knowledge and all that.
Yeah, but if you can write and direct without having a lot of technical knowledge.
That's true.
As long as the DP knows what they're doing.
Yeah, that's true.
But if he was like producing and directing, that might be a problem.
Yeah.
But like I said, but even like it, honestly, I think it would have helped if he had like taken screenwriting classes in college.
Yeah.
That's
he can
big
take
thing.
One now. It's never too late, I guess.
Depends on what your your tolerance for proper is, right? Like what your idea of proper. Like here's what the proper film, all in quotes, right? Like whatever left to interpretation. Because I look at musicians the same way. Like you don't have to go to music school.
No, of course not.
Yeah. We all can't be Petrucci, and sometimes people just wing their way through it,
And, I mean, think of how many filmmakers there are that didn't go to film school and are pretty awesome.
Because Tarantino didn't go to film school.
Yeah,
he writes and directs.
Yeah,
but he's a great writer because it's also like he's very influenced.
I feel like film school would have actually ruined him. He's got such a very stylized way. He's got a very particular way of approaching. If he went into film school and done things proper, he kind of would have been a little more vanilla. I feel like
less of a maverick kind of.
Yeah.
That's a good point. Going to film school might you might not have that like hot shot kind of like flying from the seat of your pants type thing. Like I don't know.
I think that formal education. I would say. I mean, I'm pulling numbers out of my ass. I don't know. 90% of the time, let's say, that kind of formal education will make somebody a better whatever writer, director. But there's that 10% that, like Tarantino, that I think you're right that film school would have stamped it out of him, and he would just have been another guy,
like a corporate dweeb,
right.
Yeah.
So if you really want that kind of unique voice, maybe kind of an outsider voice, that it is important to have people not coming out of that system.
That's where
it's more punk.
It's the arts. That's where the arts part comes in, where you can't really teach. There's things you just can't teach.
Yeah.
It's an inherent part of you.
Absolutely.
Either you are or you aren't. Like some people are just prodigies.
Yeah. Tarantino he had a fire in him, that you can't teach. You can't teach that.
Yeah, and also with filmmaking, it's a little different because it's a lot harder to be 19, 20, 21. At least, especially it used to be, and just have access to the equipment that you need to be able to make a movie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So part of the reason, even if you don't learn or don't pay attention to anything you're taught in film school from a class point of view, like you might need to go there just to be able to get access to equipment.
Right.
That's a good point. Never thought about it that way.
Although that's less the case now because you can buy a camera fairly inexpensively if you wanted to, and other lights and stuff.
Yeah.
That barrier to entry. It's awesome that anyone now can do. If you want to make a movie, you can do it.
You can do it. Yeah.
That is cool, but there's something about like if you in 1987, if you wanted to make a movie, you had to fucking really want to make a movie, and you had to have resources and tenacity and a way to get equipment, and you couldn't just one weekend like want to make a lesbian vampire movie with my phone and then shove it
That's
on
true.
Tubi.
That's true. That's a good point. You'd have cell phones back then. Like cell phones nowadays are like the specs on the cameras are crazy. You know, like
Yeah.
What did you have? What did you have in 1987 as far as cameras go?
I was thinking that the other day. Like I was at Walmart and I'm like looking at the electronics, and they had like the Walmart phones, like the cheapo, the drug dealer burner shit, you know, like all that stuff. And I'm
you
thinking
could
like,
film a movie with that.
oh, like it's 2025. The cameras on these things must be insane. For like the budget phone, the cameras will still be relatively good compared to that what do you call that point and shoot I bought in 2003.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh yeah. I bet you that the cheapest phone you buy now still probably has like a 25 megapixel camera or something, you know. Or I don't even know where they're at now.
I'm sure they're somewhere there. It's like they got multiple lenses. This shit's got 3-4 lenses in it.
Yeah.
For a $50 phone. I'm like,
yeah. Yeah. I remember my first digital camera being like, I think it was like not even a megapixel. It might have been less than that. It was pretty bad. It was like in the late 90s or something, like my first digital camera ever, you know. And compared to now, the cheapest cell phone you can buy is 1,000 times better.
I feel like we're that way with movies. It's like, you know, you've got your cameras and shit. You could do a relatively decent low budget thing, but at the time, could you imagine the nerves of someone handing you $50 million to throw something together? Like, it's not just your art now. Jobs are on the line.
Yeah.
Everybody's just
complete production.
Yeah, you got to fly them all in. They got to do all this shit. And you're like, it's a lot of pressure. You know, it's just like you can't mess this up. You know, it's like, and then you got to worry about delivering. This thing actually has to deliver a profit. You know, it's like you got to make a return.
Yeah.
It's like, you know,
you hear people say I've heard people say that the fact that any movie has been released is impressive, because like I've heard it's any movie that you make is so much more trouble than you would ever even think. Like there's so many more problems that come up, and like it's not just like, hey guys, let's do this. Like at times, I guess some movies it's just like it's almost impossible for it to actually happen. But I don't know.
That's quite true. It's a logistical nightmare.
Yeah.
As someone who's worked on movies.
That's what I hear.
I see this with music too. It's like when you got the arts, you know, of it, and you're giving a certain amount of money, you know, and you got to be able to churn out. But one thing I noticed that's disappeared, it's the platinum record. There must have been a cutoff line. When did that happen?
Oh yeah, that's like, probably
When did that happen? There was a cutoff line where you no longer hear about.
Yeah, do albums go platinum anymore?
Like
ever?
You don't hear about any of it.
I don't even know.
Anything that doesn't end with the name
Taylor Swift.
Yeah. What albums? Who goes platinum these days? I guess I'd be surprised.
That was a legitimate pressure, you know. It's like everybody had to deliver. You know, you had to be like the, you know, or at least gold. If you could hit gold, you know, some people were okay with that. Like, you know, it's a little niche, all right.
Or you get kicked off the label,
If you hit platinum and then your next record was gold, it was over. Like,
you're fucked.
Yeah.
And then in other countries, the threshold for platinum and gold is different. Like if you look up like considered a platinum album in Finland,
Canada,
it's like 50,000 copies or something.
Yeah, I guess they base it maybe off the number of people, I guess, in the country. Yeah, I would imagine.
It was not the last Satanic War Master album, but the one before. I remember seeing it was like number 4 on the charts in Finland. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
there were 5 albums released that year.
Like 500,000 people in Iceland, but somehow they sell 2 million copies. We're like,
I didn't know Satanic War Master was like Metallica.
What about 2 copies?
I remember reading this article with one of the guys from Nightwish. So they're a Finnish band, and the guy was talking to the interviewer, and he's like, it's one thing that's different here than it is in America. He's like, here in Finland, you can't go to your room and like crank Mayhem to piss off your dad, because he's probably already listening to Mayhem. Like that's
already
awesome.
Like boomer shit.
That's what and that's what he said. I was like, that's fucking cool. Finland is awesome.
How would you offend somebody like that, right? You'd have to put on like Conway Twitty or something. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
They love metal in Finland. It's awesome.
All right. Do you guys want to talk about Trick or Treat 1986?
Let's go.
May as well.
Have
First of all, poser alert. Who doesn't have it? I have it.
Woo!
Tom has it.
the $70 edition.
All right, since we're doing this, I got the 2025 reissue. Is that what you guys? I don't know if you what year you guys are holding.
That's what
that's
I
a
have.
Blu-ray. You watch Blu-ray?
This is
Oh
watch
my
it on
god!
Blu-ray?
Ew!
This is my first strike on poser though. It's my first strike, isn't it?
Yeah, I have that version too, Rick. I got the same one.
It's well, you know, it's funny because when Tom reached out for this, I picked this up sometime during the summer, so I was already itching to watch it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, dude, I'm like, your timing is weird because, like, I just did the Halloween thing, and this thing just got reissued this year, and I'm like, hell yeah, man, I'm on board. You're giving me an excuse because I've had this copy since the summer. I haven't actually popped it in till
Same here. Yeah, I didn't watch it until recently.
Yeah, so I'm like, all right. So, and I've been seeing the soundtrack on the record stores for quite a bit. I actually still don't have it for some reason.
I have it.
I have the OG CD,
Yep,
Yep.
me too.
and
I didn't bring it up.
you can tell that it's like still the same case. It's
Yeah.
all smashed in.
Cracked, of course.
And now the super mega deluxe 4K edition does come with the soundtrack.
Oh, sweet.
But keep in mind, this is the remastered brick-walled version of the soundtrack.
What is
So
that?
this is the full dynamic range. So
you got to have both.
when they remastered it, it's very brick-walled. So it in my mind, it is inferior. You need the OG if you're getting the CD. I don't know about vinyl.
Guys,
which
I
is
don't know.
better.
It sounds fine to me. I don't know. Tom's got the golden ears.
I ripped the first file and looked at it and compared it to this.
Oh, really?
So I looked at the waveforms, and that is indeed brick walled.
I have that too. I got the original, the OG CD.
Yeah, me too. I had the cassette. Yeah. I don't know. I don't think I have it anymore.
This is sad. We'll never get like Fast Eddie's, objection to that release.
Right.
That's a good point.
Can we get Dave King to weigh in between Flogging Molly tours, maybe?
Yeah, the Flogging Molly guy.
So my introduction to this movie, it was released on VHS. I don't know if you can see this.
Yeah, that old cover. I remember that old cover.
Yeah, the VHS cover.
Yep.
And then on the end here is the crappy DVD.
Yes.
Yeah, I bought it for $5 at Best Buy.
Me too.
Sometime, this is maybe 20 years ago, and
I
that's
always thought that was a bootleg. That DVD copy. I guess not.
No.
Oh, okay.
I don't think it is.
No, it probably wouldn't be in that booklet if it was.
But it has the stars right on there. 95 Ozzy and 1998 Gene Simmons, just as they appear in the film.
So that's how I originally saw it. I did not see it on TV or in VHS. It was that I probably had heard about the movie or read about it somewhere, and picked it up at Best Buy for $5.
Yeah, I remember that DVD copy.
Yeah, that was the first time I saw it.
Okay, I'm a little older than you guys. I remember on my mom in the morning before school would have on CBS This Morning, the news show, and there was some kind of story about this movie because it had Skippy from Family Ties in it.
Yep.
And I remember they were showing something, with his room going crazy and like the speakers and everything. And I was like, what the hell is this? I was like 11 or something. And then I didn't see it in the theater. I was not allowed to see films like that in the theater. But
not at that age.
I saw it on VHS like a couple years later. And immediately loved it. I didn't even understand what a soundtrack was at the time. So I kept like playing the concert scene and rewinding it because I liked the song. And I just wanted to hear the song over and over.
This was in the thick of the Satanic Panic thing too. So I feel like this movie was a very appropriate response.
Yeah, totally.
That was going on in the whole RI. What is
sure
it?
Was
the PMRC.
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 Yeah.
There we go.
Yep.
Yeah, it does intentionally reference both of those things. So it was
Yeah.
this movie was topical to the time.
D. Snyder, his speech and everything.
Here
And
we go.
yeah.
Tipper
Right,
Gore. That's what it was.
yeah.
It's the biggest FU to Tipper Gore. Like this,
Yeah.
everything in this, all the tropes.
Yeah, it's a perfect response to that, right?
Ragman watching that on the TV, him yelling at the senators, and like, yeah, tell them.
Yeah. I mean, you even have like in the movie, you got Sammy Kerr. Wasn't it Sammy Kerr speaking at the PMRC,
Yeah,
or was it
yeah.
instead of D.
Yeah.
Snyder? Probably. Yeah.
Yeah.
Should have happened with a note in the back of his back pocket, all wrinkled up. Just pull it out.
That would be
Great
cool.
as a parody.
Yeah, that would have been.
Oh, I've never
cool.
heard that story. Did he have it? He had it folded up in his back pocket
Yeah,
Yeah,
D.
yeah,
Snyder
yeah.
did. Yeah.
every time.
He hand wrote it and everything. Yeah, it's a great speech. I love it.
It is.
I'm not a huge Twisted Sister fan, but D. Snyder
Yeah.
seems pretty cool, and like it's a great speech.
He actually put it pretty eloquently too, like because they weren't expecting that. They just saw this curly-haired metalhead dude.
Yeah.
Like, they're expecting this Beavis and Butthead type of personality to come in. Out of
A
nowhere.
bumbling idiot. Yeah, totally. They did. They're like, this guy's, he can't even probably put together a sentence. He's going to embarrass himself. He's going to shine. He's going to show us all what we want to see, and it didn't happen.
Okay, this is my one right turn tangent, totally off topic. You know about D. Snyder. You know about Frank Zappa. Do you know who the third person was that testified in that trial?
Well, John Denver.
John Denver.
He
was great too.
Yeah, he was. He
Yeah,
was.
he gives a great speech. Yeah. It almost makes you want to be a John Denver fan, but then you listen to his music and you're like, nah.
I mean,
Yeah, he went to bat for the Mentors. He was like, I'm a huge El Duce guy. You guys gotta leave him alone.
He doesn't.
He's the man.
He's a good guy, guys. You don't know him as a person.
It's one of the kind of people you shake your hand, and be like, I'm a fan. I'm not a fan of your music, but I'm a fan. You're
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I think
Yeah.
you're cool guy.
I'm a fan of what you do. Whatever that is. I don't know.
Like the
That's like
Ted
going up
Nugent. I don't like his music, but I really like his politics.
That's like going up to
Yeah.
no. It's like going up to like Gene Simmons, shaking his hand, and be like, I don't like your music, but like I like your costumes. You're like, it's like
You look sick on stage, dude.
I don't really like you, but I kind of like some of the things you do.
Yeah, that's totally okay.
But basically, the plot of this movie is Eddie Weinbauer, who's a nerd with a sad mullet in high school. His hero is satanic rocker Sammy Kerr, who dies in a hotel fire. And that revelation always reminds me, there's a song by the grind band Righteous Pigs called I Hope You Die in a Hotel Fire. And I always think of that song when I watch this movie.
That was Mitch from Napalm Death, right?
Yeah, both
Yeah.
Harris brothers. That was
Yeah.
their original band.
It was him and his brother? Or no, it was the other Harris. Or the other Mitch, I mean. Wait. It was Mitch Harris. Who else was in the band besides Mitch Harris? Or not Mitch Harris, but Mitch.
Yeah, Mitch Harris and
Harris.
I'll look it up.
Yeah, I'd actually forgotten. I've heard that album, Righteous Pigs. I've never been like a
I know, but I'm not gonna tell you. I enjoy watching Twist in the Wind.
yeah, but
yeah, it's never been an album I've reached for a lot.
It was Mick and Mitch.
Mick and Mitch, that's right.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. I thought they're both they were both first named Mitch, not Mick. They're not both Mick Harris or Mitch
I was
Harris.
just remembered by the M&M pair. It's like
Mick, yeah, Mick and Mitch. Okay, there we go. Well, because Mitch Harris was an American, and that was before he was in Napalm. He played with Mick on the Righteous Pigs album.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, he was like from Nevada or something. Like,
They're from Vegas.
Yeah, Vegas. Yeah, that's right. And I think that's how he got into Napalm, is from that. Yeah. Sorry, I didn't mean to sidetrack.
That's all right. So then Eddie gets a acetate demo from Gene Simmons, a local DJ, playing this guy named Nuke.
Which I thought Gene Simmons is actually a good actor. What do you guys think?
I was just gonna say that. I think, besides what we all know about Gene Simmons being a total asshole,
Total dork.
and
yeah.
even in the documentary they talk about him, like he didn't want to be in the movie, and he was mad that he had agreed to it.
He actually
he
he
does a
wants to
good
be
job.
there. Yeah, he acts like he wants to be there. He's not like phoning it in.
It was
Like
just
he's totally.
he was there for
totally
one day,
playing.
right? I think it was just the one day they had him.
I think so.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm
They had
sure.
get it all done that one day.
It's probably 1 hour knowing him. Like you had me for an hour.
What was the Kiss album at the time? Was it like Crazy Nights or something? He's like, I don't want to be here for that shit.
It was they were
Give
well
me a
into their
movie.
not makeup era, of course, you know.
Right.
So it's just
86. Would that have been like Lick It Up maybe, or like something
No, it was
like
after,
No.
after that?
like Asylum, maybe.
Okay. Asylum.
Yeah, after
Anyway.
Animalize, I'm pretty sure. Like
Animalize.
he looked. That's the most normal I've ever seen him. Like just,
Yeah,
you know,
totally.
just completely. It's just you know what's funny is when he gives him that acetate, and I'm like, that's the most non-capitalist thing I've ever seen ever do.
He gives it
Like,
to him for free.
totally will never like. He always find some fucking way to capitalize.
Yeah,
That's how you know he was acting.
Yeah. That's what he was. Yeah.
He's
but
pretending to be
playing
someone
Jigsaw.
else.
there was a cut scene where actually he invoiced him. He sent him an invoice for that record. No, I think he should have played a bigger part.
Meet and greet with Gene Simmons, $5,000.
No, rare record, rare one copy, 1 out of 1, one of one copy. You know, yeah.
So, well, since we're on the topic, we can talk about this now. But there was an interesting theory that I've seen. I think it's mentioned in the commentary, or one of the commentaries, and I've seen it online. But people think that that character knew the record was possessed and then gave it to Eddie intentionally.
Right.
That's good.
And that had never occurred to me before.
No, me
Yeah.
either.
They left it completely open to interpretation. They never quite directly answered that. The director never directly answered, gave you an answer to that in the interviews. You know, it's just what's his name again? The director, but
Charles Martin Smith.
Charles Martin. So it's just like I think it was kind of put there intentionally because like this is the only copy. This is the acetate. Is just material no one's ever heard. And
Acetate.
all the strikes, and I'm like, well, first of all, like if you're an actual vinyl collector, circa 2025, you're watching this movie, it's gonna set off some triggers, like the way that it's handled. You know, even like Eddie's like the way he stores his records in his room and the way they're all just falling down. You're like, what are you doing, man? All this shit's it's gotta be all that half that shit's gotta be warped.
Probably, yeah.
You know, none of that. It's just the whole thing. It just kind of shows you how vinyl was not. It was the commodity format. It was like
It was. Totally.
It portrays it perfectly. Like
Yeah, you're not wrong.
you know.
I've been told by people that are the older people that were, maybe that age at the time. They're like, yeah, you'd throw a record to someone across the room. Like we didn't treat them like gold back then.
Yeah,
But I get why you would now, but at the time,
Hisses and pops was not something you could really complain about too much, like you do now. The term brick walled was not a thing. It's like all these little things that were not thrown around, these terms.
No, probably not.
I think that's an interesting theory about Newt giving it to him on purpose for nefarious reasons. But
yeah,
as
You
much as
don't buy
I love
into
this
it?
movie, I can't give it that much credit for subtlety that they would do that. I think it's just there's a lot of holes.
it's not my
Yeah.
theory either. I don't quite buy into. It's fun, but I don't buy
Right.
into it either.
Yeah, because like, how would he have known that it would have worked out that way? Because I guess the motivation would have been like he was friends with Sammy Kerr, so he thinks that this is going to resurrect him. But how would he know that?
Right.
Yeah,
Okay.
how would he know? Plus, like, this is a horror movie in 1986. Like, I feel like there would have been like a nod or like a little wink or some like they would have made it obvious that he was
Right.
yeah.
That's
It wouldn't
way
have
too
been so
like the
it's too
Friday the
subtle.
13th Part 5, the guy that looks into the camera is like,
breaking the third wall or whatever. Maybe not that subtle, but yeah.
oh, here.
He's got the cool shirt. I love that.
So
It's freaking Timu Williams Agca right there. Fuck him.
Yeah,
They also nailed, like, at the time, to be a metalhead was not like it is anywhere near like even in the 90s, like there was still like a cool factor to this, but the movie really hit it home how like you were just completely like an outcast. Even the dudes, what's the bully's name? Like his girlfriend approaches him at one point. It's just like, you don't have to do this. Just be
Why
normal.
can't you just be normal? Yeah.
Yeah, I have that quote coming up.
But before you play the clip, I just want so me getting into metal and kind of being this kid is like a few years in the future from this. I never experienced this. Was this real? Like, did kids?
I was wondering that
kids
too.
Get bullied for liking metal?
Yeah,
because it was not.
Was there only one? One or two?
It was a movie trope, but yeah. I don't know if it was actually real.
Depending on I think the region, but I think in the overall scheme, like there was a stigma to being a headbanger.
Okay.
I think at the time there was a little bit of it. I remember even vividly.
It was more like you were considered like a burnout or something, but you weren't like you weren't like a nerd. You weren't like picked on.
So maybe this was like a overblown, version of what was really happening.
Right. Oh, sorry, Tom.
Like I'm sure there was a little of that. I don't know.
Maybe it's just the mullet. Maybe that's the only reason why.
I don't know, man. Their other haircuts aren't much better.
Just got a decent haircut. You've been all right.
And also, it does any kind of depiction of a metalhead in movies. There's a thing where it has like random T-shirts that he would never wear, like a metalhead. And there's a few of them. I don't even know what they are. If this is supposed to be a band shirt or what this is in this example.
Yeah. That shirt is it's not a band shirt, I don't think, but it's like a picture. Have you guys never seen that before?
Don't think so.
No.
Well, it's like people, right?
Yeah, if you look into it closer.
Like, pause, right.
It might be artwork or something because I've seen that other places. It's like it's people forming a skull, but they're like naked people.
Yeah.
That's how cult he was. Like we don't even know what it is.
Yeah, dude. He was ahead.
It's like a black metal band from '85.
We don't have the luxury of costume designers to make these decisions for us.
Maybe we're just posers.
It's a war metal demo.
the original war metal demo.
85.
Maybe we're just posers, and this is like a really cool band that we don't even know about. We're like, what? I don't know about this black and white stuff with a skull. No. I don't know where that image originates from. I'd be curious because I've actually seen that on like numerous things. I've seen that before.
Yeah.
I've seen that image even recently on shit.
Yeah, I had no idea.
Yeah.
And so this is the poster, and this comes with the 4K. It has the movie poster, and on the other side it has this poster.
You guys would know if you don't have it.
Yeah.
Now I wish I didn't know it came with a poster. God damn it! I would have paid that extra $5. It was like only $5 more to get the 4K, the Blu-ray.
And then if you notice, there's the rape monster later on.
Oh yeah,
he has a tattoo of that monster on his chest.
Oh, you wouldn't know that unless
I didn't see that.
I didn't.
What?
I never saw that either.
Really? Wait. What tattoo does he have?
Here. I can bring it up. Yeah.
I prefer you use the term sexual assault monster.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, SA.
right.
SA monster. SA. You just say the letters. You can't say words anymore. Words are too. You can't do it.
Oh, come on.
Yeah.
You see it?
Yeah, that's it.
No.
Oh yeah.
I never noticed that.
No. That's awesome. I love that monster too. It was a great design.
So that's pretty.
Minus
that's pretty metal.
I mean, minus the rapey part.
That's like pretty metal that he has a tattoo of a sexual assault monster on his chest.
Oh yeah.
That's pretty hardcore.
I don't even know any sexual assault monsters, let alone are a fan of them.
Yeah, or be a fan of them. Yeah.
I couldn't name one.
I'm such a.
Yeah.
I don't know any of them.
You're like, guys, you know I have this tattoo. This is my favorite rape monster. Like,
What's your top 10?
Yeah, I go.
yeah,
I know
yeah.
so many that I have favorites.
Yeah. I have other ones that I like, but this is the best. This guy did it the best. This fucking
Yeah.
douchebag. Right
Yeah.
now.
Oh.
This actor is actually really good. I think.
He
in this
portrayed
role.
it
He is
pretty
good.
well, man. Like the whole tropes that he did, he had it all, man.
I'm gonna run to the
Yeah, he's-
restroom,
Okay.
but you guys can talk about the douche and the prank they're playing.
This fucking guy.
I feel
He
like
really-
like what was his name? Ted McGinley, Revenge of the Nerds. Like he was the model for like a lot of this shit. You know,
Yeah.
he was
Yeah.
the understudy.
Well, I mean, you know, I joked about him being like the Timu, like Zabko, but he did a good job. He really did a good job.
He's a good actor. Yeah, you really feel like you feel it. You actually
You
hate him
really,
while you're
you
watching.
really hate
Yeah.
him like in real life you hate him.
And that's the response that was wanted, and it was achieved.
All right, it's just a thing, but like, do these bullies have to be like these blonde guys? Like, I remember growing up,
It's always the blonde guy.
I'm thinking of
Always.
like Better Off Dead, right? There was the dude, you know, it's like this
Karate Kid.
Yeah.
Karate Kid. I even pulled. Okay, so Tom's not here, right? But in '86, there was a movie called The Wraith, which was another ghost movie.
Oh, let's
Was
go.
that Charlie Sheen.
Charlie
right?
Sheen.
Was that Charlie? Yeah, Charlie
That was
Sheen.
the
By
other
way,
ghost movie.
No. You say Sherilyn Fenn first. not Charlie Sheen.
Oh, my
Oh,
bad.
the
Yeah, that's
Wraith?
all right.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah, the
You
Wraith.
know,
I had
We
the
talked about it
soundtrack.
before.
If you could see it here, like the Wraith, it's like, you know, that guy, he was blonde too, you know, and
Oh,
it's
yeah.
just like
It's always the
it's
blonde.
always the blonde dude.
Yeah, that's true. I hadn't thought about that, but it's almost always a blonde guy in every movie from the 80s, and
I wonder,
a blonde guy with great hair too. He always has to have cool hair.
in a low budget movie like this, you remember the scene where like he almost had his eye pierced out, you know, with that
Mhm.
that machine. It's just like, and I know he's just acting, but like my nerves will still be shooting off with that thing.
Yeah.
You know, it's like
Fuck that. Yeah.
there's always this off chance of a mechanical failure. There's always an off
Yep.
chance, like
Pre-CGI days. you know.
yeah, exactly.
You couldn't just CGI that shit.
Yeah. How are we gonna do this? Well, we're gonna get it really fucking close to your eye, and then we're gonna turn it off.
Yeah, you guys are gonna hit the button
Hopefully.
right before it hits me, right?
Like, right? There's like crickets, are like right.
Right? Well, he still has his eyes, so I think they pulled it off. Tom's digging for something cool.
Fuck.
At least it better be cool.
Yep. I showed this off before. I think.
Oh, the Wraith.
Oh
Nice.
yeah,
Here you go, Rick.
Oh shit, that's pretty cool.
that's
Hell
the
yeah.
other '86 ghost movie that I really enjoyed. I don't know, like the unofficial hero on that for me, it's Randy Quaid.
You can't say that anymore, can you?
No. He was a very different guy at the time.
Yeah, he wasn't insane
Yeah.
yet.
Actually, he was what Gene was in this movie. He looked pretty normal, actually.
Yeah, no, Randy Quaid used to be fucking awesome. I love Randy Quaid back in the day.
And this is Eddie's love interest, Leslie.
Yeah, she's cute.
Yeah, I was
Um,
hot for her for sure.
Oh yeah.
It does seem a little bit of a stretch that she would fall for Eddie.
Yeah, a little bit.
But I guess it's the movie's kind of like a wish fulfillment in a sense.
Right.
Exactly. I was gonna say that's a metalhead's dream, you know, like we all think that a girl like that will back then would wait, no, I didn't ever think that.
No, I never thought that either.
Just kidding.
One movie that this reminds me of is Teen Witch from 1989. I don't know if you guys have seen this movie.
Oh my god.
Zelda
you're so-
Rubinstein, man, she's fucking awesome.
No.
So it's
Damn.
like a nerdy girl has the hots for this hunky guy, and then she is able to cast spells. So she casts like a popularity spell, like she becomes popular, and all the kids follow her around everywhere. And then she casts a spell to have the hunky guy have the hots for her, and she casts a spell to give her friend the ability to rap.
Yeah.
I want that spell.
I was never able to top that one.
There you go. But the movie kind of, it's like sort of a dark guy version of Teen Witch in a sense.
I gotta see this movie now, Teen Witch.
Um,
I didn't look her up. Did she go on to do anything?
not too much. She did some TV,
Right.
but she didn't really. This might be her only starring theatrical movie role.
She could have gone farther. That's too bad.
Oh, and freaking, I forgot who this dude went on to something, right?
Yeah, this is Glenn Morgan.
Oh shit, that's right. Okay, yeah.
The director. This was his only movie acting role.
Really? Wow.
Yeah.
I totally forgot.
Oh, that was the director? That guy?
No, not of this
No.
movie.
Oh,
but he
okay.
directed the Black Christmas remake.
A
And,
director.
was-
Okay.
Yeah.
He was at that dance in the end, right? Like he
Yeah.
had the goofy,
Yeah.
the goofy glasses with the.
Well, he was one of the main X-Files writers, right?
No shit.
Yeah.
I didn't
Actually,
know
yeah,
that.
actually he was.
Wow. Oh shit. I
So-
should have known that.
So him and James Wong, who directed some of the Final Destination movies and worked on X-Files, they actually did a polish of the script of Trick or Treat.
Wow.
And then basically Glenn Morgan they couldn't find, an actor to fit the role, and Glenn Morgan got talked into acting in the role, even though he didn't consider himself an actor.
He's pretty good. I like him in here.
Yeah.
He's good at
Yeah,
playing
he does a good job.
the buddy. Yeah, he's good at playing the buddy character.
And this is the girlfriend of the douchebag. The fuck's her name? I forgot.
Not
I can
Cindy.
look it up. I can look it up.
She's pretty hot. I know
Um,
that much.
Elise Richards. She did not do very much, but she's in a Wasp video.
Woo!
Ooh, there
So
we go.
this is her only major role, and she has a couple small roles, and then I have the clip here. Give me a second. It's short. Let's see if this works.
I fuck like a beast.
Here.
Oh,
shit.
wow. That is her.
Oh, hello.
Wow.
So
Yeah,
that's
hello,
her.
Nurse.
That's her in the Love Machine video.
Nice.
Wow. Damn.
She's in the documentary too, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Well, what time did that? What year did that movie or that album come out?
That's the first Wasp. The first Wasp album.
So before this movie, then probably.
It was around the
Machine not
same.
the first one?
So
Yeah,
was this movie her only topless scene?
I think it was before the movie.
I'm just asking for a friend. Like,
Because I might want to see more. My friend might want to see more if it exists.
I think so. Let's see. Stop sharing. Okay.
It was cool to see her on the documentary. Like, she's like happy to be in the movie and to talk about it. And
That is cool.
but it is, I can't help it. It is fucked up that I've seen this movie since the late 80s, and this is what she looks like. I've never seen her since. And then I see her now. It's like, she's a fucking grandma. What the fuck happened? What's going on? It's like, well, yeah. It was that long ago.
Yeah, it's weird when that happens. You're like, this is the same person? No.
Who's this old lady?
Yeah, you're just a regular old lady now.
yeah, that's like seeing 80s Kathleen Turner and skipping to today. You're like, whoa, like what happens? Aging sucks.
That's going to be Scott in like 30
years.
years. Yeah,
What's
Scott in
that?
like 30 years, people are going to be like, wow, he was a sex symbol at one point? we don't see it anymore.
Well, no, I'm a man. It's different. I get more distinguished.
That's true. You
Uh,
just
so-
yeah.
some-
you-
Okay, some dudes grow into their handsome. Look at Clooney. Like, you see young Clooney, right? He was.
He's looked the
Oh,
same
yeah.
for like like 50 years.
He did. There was a period where it was just like, that mug's not working for you. Maybe it was the hair. It might have been the '80s haircuts. You know,
The 80s hair did not help. Yeah.
that's probably what it was.
Didn't help everybody. She pulls it off okay.
But you know what? You brought up Wasp, right? Like, can we talk about the Blackie situation with this? You know, because he was supposed to be tied to this, and but he wanted Wasp music on this, or or Blackie music.
I'm not sure what the actual truth was, but I think they did offer to him. I heard that he turned it down, like he just didn't like the script. But I've heard different things. I'm not really sure what the truth is, but he was considered for the lead role.
That would have worked.
He chose Dungeon Master instead.
Yeah.
He went with Ghoulies too. Like, yeah.
Right.
It would have worked, but like the guy that plays Sammy Kerr is great. So like,
Yeah. Well, he was modeled, like the costume people were like using Nikki Sixx, and Blackie is kind of like a prototype for the, amongst other things.
I didn't know that, but that's totally what I was envisioning. Like, yeah, I totally get like Wasp vibes and early Motley Crue, like Shout at the Devil Motley Crue. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, and the other thing is they wanted AC/DC to do the soundtrack, but this was produced by Dino De Laurentiis's company DEG, which was at that point a fairly new production company that started in 85 or 86.
Oh,
It looks like Stephen King got to AC/DC first.
yeah.
But then Maximum Overdrive got AC/DC, and that's why this movie couldn't get AC/DC.
They wouldn't have been, AC/DC wouldn't have been right for this movie anyway, so that's good for the better.
But yeah, but to me, Fastway, it does seem like they got a note. Like, can you try to sound like AC/DC? Because the soundtrack album is a little more AC/DC sounding than their previous albums.
Right. Yeah. What they usually put out, right?
And the actor Tony Fields, like, he was not a metalhead either. Like the best thing about it is he embraced this shit. Like, he took it in and completely just fell in love with the part and the role and everything. It's just
he was mainly a choreographer.
Oh
yeah. And then had a few acting roles.
Cool.
But this was like his one big role, and then he died of AIDS in the 90s.
Oh shit.
And there's actually a pretty good short documentary on the 4K about him. It's interviews with his family, reminiscing about his career.
Do you feel like his career would have branched off to other things if, I don't know, like if he hadn't had an unfortunate thing happened to him? It was I think what you said, right? The AIDS epidemic, it should eventually got to him.
Yeah.
I think he was mainly a dancer and a choreographer, and that was more of his passion. And it seemed like this role just kind of came up.
He probably wasn't thinking it was going to be this big cult hit either. Like, the box office numbers probably didn't reflect that at the time.
Yeah,
probably not.
I think the movie made less than $7 million, so it didn't do very well. So it took a while for it to. It was after his death that it really was known as a cult movie,
which is sad. He never got to see like the maximum love for his his stuff.
Yeah, that's true. And this is the acetate. We already talked about
acetate.
And I thought this was a cool little thing. It's like a little dream sequence, I guess, where Eddie imagines Sammy Kerr, his satanic ritual.
Right.
Very Shout of the Devil Motley Crue.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
Man. That is the screenshot Tipper Core would have used in her argument. Like, this is what it's doing to our kids. Put up in their hotel rooms.
Yeah.
I'll be right back, guys.
All right. And it's kind of hard to see, but one aspect that this makes is like a very Hollywood movie is that his bedroom is like artificially too large. and is like a it's almost like a giant loft apartment instead of a bedroom.
Yeah, I'm like this is I guess he's an only child, right? So you could be a little spoiled.
But it's just even just a regular house. Like it wouldn't have a bedroom that looks like this. But that's just it's on a stage. It's it's movies. And then he has this pretty high tech stereo for what a high school metalhead would normally have. This is like audiophile territory.
You know what? I found it's just a small detail, but like how his mom came in to to drop off his laundry. I'm like, this kid can do his own fucking laundry. How's his mom?
He had a good mom, all right.
It's just like, I'm like, it was a cutoff time for me. And it definitely wasn't like 16, 18 or whatever,
Senior in high school.
Yeah. I'm only going to say 18. I'm saying 18 simply because there's a topless scene here. And I'm in my mind, she's 18.
That's true.
So in my mind, they got to be 18.
Yeah, I like to think that too.
You're 30. You can do your own laundry. And
Mom.
This is the one shirt where he has the Anthrax shirt.
Yeah.
The sleeveless Anthrax shirt where it's actually a metal shirt that I believe he would wear.
Yeah.
Yeah. At the time. Yeah, that would have been fitting.
Yeah, that was cool.
And then this one, he's wearing an alternative tentacle shirt.
Yeah, that was cool too. I certainly didn't expect that.
But I just think it's like one of those things like the costume designer thought it looked cool.
Probably.
Without knowing what it was.
Yeah, they're like, this is probably metal, right?
Even though that's like Jello's thing, it's like metalheads and punks, were they already getting along by this time?
I don't think so, really, right? And like the mid 80s, I think it was still like, I'm sure there was some. Well, I think that was like when it was starting to cross over a little bit, right?
Yeah. I mean, Suicidal, those guys are around, like doing their things. Like, okay,
yeah. Right in the earlier days of when metal and punk started to kind of form or meet in the middle.
We have some Exciter.
Yeah.
Impaler.
Very cool.
And of course,
Megadeth. The first Megadeth.
And I was at Barnes and Noble and I saw that they reissued this on vinyl.
I love it. I love the early Megadeth. So.
Yeah.
But I think this is the redone version and not the
original. You don't want that. No. Yeah.
You want that logo, not the other one.
But I mean the
album itself.
It's the same cover, but I think the actual music is the that remixed, re-recorded, whatever fuck with version or whatever.
It's not good. You don't want that. I've heard it. It's terrible. the upskirt scene.
And this is an old Scott trick. In high school he would walk around with a ladder, and then ask any girl wearing a skirt if she can install a light bulb for him.
Yeah, I mean he told me that too. So
yeah, it's an old trick.
Yeah.
Is it an old trick or still currently utilized?
Yeah.
Well, it was an old trick. Now it's just a trick. That's how Scott met his wife. Actually, he had her change a light bulb
on skirt day.
We were pointing out, Scott, that this is your old trick.
Canceled.
Can you climb this ladder? Can you climb this ladder and install this light bulb for me?
Yeah.
This is an assault, right? You can't do that.
It's not recommended, but
that bandana.
It was the 80s.
It was
the times. That's right.
It was literally a different time.
So summoning the satanic acetate is now making him cooler. What do you guys think of this outfit?
Not as cool. Less cool.
Yeah.
Here.
Like there's little
that headband.
Hit lost, rock.
That's
Poser.
We're in Poserville, as far as I'm concerned.
Honestly, the most unrealistic thing to me, I'm sorry I was gone. I don't know if you've mentioned this. The most unrealistic thing to me in this movie is him like driving around rocking out to this like backwards music. Like
Yeah.
he's driving, he's like pounding the steering wheel, was like, yeah, let's go. And
That's
it's
true.
just like
It's just like noise.
it's just back noise.
Yeah.
He looks like the
Good
Lost Frog brother from the Lost Boys. Like he just had, like, they all
Yeah.
had
Yeah. Yeah. It's probably a thing where they filmed him not listening to anything.
Right, yeah.
It's probably really the director
It's probably
fault
AC/DC.
for that.
AC/DC themselves.
Yeah, either they played a temp track or didn't play anything,
Right.
That's a
and
good point.
just had him. They
But
didn't
it's
know.
like,
what-
yeah, why would anyone listen
like-
to that in their
like
car?
they hadn't
you know?
figured out what the demo was going to sound like,
Right.
but they just had him act.
That's probably true.
And he plays
um,
it. He plays it for Glenn Morgan there, and like, what do you think? It's like, oh, I don't know. It's loud, fast, and thrashing. It's like,
Loud,
this
fast, and
fucking
thrashing.
backwards nonsense. What?
yeah,
It's not even music.
Yeah.
Like, it's not even music.
that's the director's fault.
Yeah, that's true. I never thought about that. Yeah, he's like, it's loud, fast, and thrashing. Like oddly specific description, and it's like not even music.
You're just using Kerrang buzz terms at the time. Whatever.
yeah, you're right. It's pretty much true. Oh yeah, the best
And this-
scene of the whole movie.
Yeah.
Let's go. It's one hot
and I
grandma.
think in terms of like the you couldn't get away with this now in terms of like
No.
the sexual assault monster summoned to attack her, but all she really did was just give him good advice and say, "Hey, can you stop acting weird?" And then she did take the picture of his butt.
That's true.
Yeah.
Well, it was meant for her boyfriend, to be fair. He
Yes,
gave it to the boyfriend. The tape.
Yeah.
True. Yeah, that's true. It's a great scene though.
Yeah, she got her ears melted off, which is that was pretty gory.
And apparently they had scenes with this monster that they cut out. It had some more part of the plot.
Wow.
And apparently there was also a fantasy scene with Eddie imagining he was like a Conan the Barbarian type
Yeah.
character and was with Leslie. And then they cut that out.
Like doing the Frazetta, like grab the leg thing.
Yeah, there
Yeah.
was something like that, which I think was a good idea. Good idea to cut that out. Although I would have liked to seen it if it had still existed.
Yeah.
Like, I think this scene is awesome, but it feels like it came from an entirely different movie because it did not connect to what happened before or after.
Yeah, it really didn't. It just
All
comes out
right.
of nowhere.
So we had the blonde bully trope. We got the blonde mom thing too. It's like, I'm thinking
Blonde
monster,
mom thing. Yeah.
the Monster Squad. I'm thinking
Yeah.
Chucky.
Yeah.
Dude, I was into the mom too. She was hot too.
Yeah.
I took this picture because of the cat. I like the cat.
Oh, of course.
Yeah. I forgot the cat was there.
Meow. Me too, bro.
And then Ozzy comes in.
Oh, he had so
And-
much fun with this. It's
Yeah.
They filmed him for a day, and apparently he improvised a lot of stuff. So I wonder if this was something that he improvised. But
I bet it was.
gonna drive my long steel missile down your love channel.
Good lyrics. Classic
I don't get
lyrics. Those probably were AC/DC lyrics.
He just pulled out old letters he was writing for Sharon at the time. He's like, I was going to put these.
And yeah, another thing this movie covers is the playing the records backward and having secret messages. So like the famous example is Slayer Hell Awaits.
Oh yeah.
Join us. Yeah.
That's the only one where I've done like played something backwards.
Can I mention something? So the role of Eddie, they were considering Keanu Reeves for this. at one point,
Wow.
right? But we got River's Edge out of it, so I'm okay with it. That also had Slayer on the soundtrack.
That's true.
I think it worked out. I
It
think
all-
Yeah,
it would have
Mark
been.
Price was perfect for this.
Yeah. Because Keanu Reeves, that would have not
He'd be too
have
cool.
worked. Yeah.
Yeah.
But can we talk about his room for a second? Like the coolest teenage boy room of all time. Like those
Yeah,
fake
we-
ceilings.
when you were gone, we talked about it a bit.
Oh,
I
did
think.
you? I'm sorry. Okay.
But
all
yeah,
the
go.
posters.
It would say that it's like it's unrealistically large, and then like his stereo system is a
Yeah.
bit too over the top for
Right.
a high school metalhead.
That would have made sense if he had a whole basement to himself, but a bedroom, it seemed out of place.
With the single mom.
She had plenty of room to drop off that laundry, but then she got caught up in that whole noise shit. She couldn't figure out the stereo.
Yeah.
You know, with like it's like a 20 long roll equalizer. Just
Yeah. She couldn't figure out how to turn it off.
it's like, lady, the outlet's right there.
Listen, she's a hot lady. She doesn't have to know stuff. Stop it.
No, she had her job, doing laundry.
She was a good mom too. She didn't have like a rotation of boyfriends coming in and out. Apparently.
No.
Just
that
the
one loser.
one. Yeah.
Oh, that's right. He was dressed like Rambo or some shit.
Mhm.
Right.
Any Rambo I've ever seen.
And from the when they play the Fastway song "Get Tough," they have that montage with he's being chased by the bros. You
The
guys
Bros.
remember that scene? I love that
Mhm.
scene. So I want to share my favorite stunt from this entire movie.
I
This
think I
is
know
real
what it is.
quick.
Yep.
Right out the front door.
That's fucking crazy.
That is crazy.
I'm not in trouble running through the fucking school, man. Like a Karate Kid did this, you know?
That poor bastard just ate shit on that. That was like
I
a
mean-
multi-brother bump.
Yeah, he'd
Yeah.
smash that wall and just be freaking paste.
And then one other amazing. So, Sammy Kerr, when he was alive, was scheduled to play the Halloween party for his high school. Then he died. Then he was canceled by parent groups, and then he dies. And then he comes back as the spirit, Sammy Kerr, and still ends up playing the Halloween dance.
Mhm.
And I love that he starts zapping people and blowing them up, but it takes he's got to kill a couple people before people realize that this is not part of the
Oh, yeah.
show.
That was hilarious.
It was very like Black Roses, yeah.
So
Was
I
Black
love.
Roses first? I don't even know.
I think it came after this. I think a couple
Was
of
it?
years
Okay.
after. But I love this moment here. I'll play it real quick.
Cool effect, bro.
So like we would play this when I worked at a video store, and that was our favorite moment because it's like the guy zapped into dust, and the kids behind him are just like, cool, we can get closer to the stage. Awesome.
They just step up.
I mean, it's pretty good for a high school party. I don't know what the budget was, but to make people vanish like that, I got a
Now,
bomb.
True.
like I'm a pro wrestling fan, so I have strong suspension of disbelief. But even as a child, it did occur to me. The world's biggest Sammy Kerr fan at this school is mocked and bullied and tormented because he likes him. But he's gonna play the school, and then he
Yeah,
does
it
play the
doesn't
school,
make
and everybody's fucking into it. Like,
Yeah.
what?
Yeah.
So do they like it or not? Like,
I know. What does he have? 2 fans at the whole school?
Yeah, that would.
Maybe it's all the other bands that they make fun of him for liking.
oh,
'Cause
Death
he has
Angel.
he has the Lizzie Borden sticker on his folder.
Oh yeah.
Oh, they're cheesy. They're no Sammy Kerr.
No.
I feel like the Lizzie Borden was kind of a what do you call it? And it, I guess it was a smite on Wasp just because like what you guys are gonna bill on us. So we're gonna throw the Lizzie Borden sticker on there and not you guys.
Yeah.
How do you like that? Huh? How do you like that
That's
map?
true. Yeah. Is there any like Wasp stuff in this movie at all? Any Wasp
No.
posters or?
Not
think
that I
so.
remember.
There was.
I think there was a Wasp poster.
Was there?
Oh, there might have been at the beginning or like earlier on, wasn't there?
Yeah, in his room. I think there might have been. Yeah.
I think there might have been. Yeah.
It's probably the only reason it's probably there is because it would have been too expensive to reshoot it. Like
Yeah, dude, yeah, they already shot that part. That's probably true. Yeah.
Here he
And
is,
this is
the man.
This is Charles Martin Smith, the director. He's a well-known actor. He's in the Untouchables, American Graffiti, bunch of stuff.
Never Cry Wolf was what I always remember.
Yeah, yeah, the Disney movie. And this is a fun cameo. This is Kevin Yeager, who did the makeup effects,
Oh, cool.
getting killed.
Mm-hmm.
And he's done a million things. He did the Freddy makeup for parts 2, 3, and 4.
Wow.
Oh,
And then he also designed Chucky and did a million other things.
did he do the race too? Because that one had a lot of blue electricity shit going on. Like, or that was a new thing.
I don't know, but you can look at. I mean, he's got a huge filmography.
And the former Mr. Linnea Quigley.
That's true, and he was married to Linnea Quigley for a while, and I think they met on part 4,
That's cool.
maybe Nightmare on Elm Street Part 4.
I think
That's
so,
awesome.
yeah.
That's
Because she was in
awesome.
that, like, the giant Freddy
Yeah,
body with the souls in it.
yeah, and oddly, the DP was Bob Elswit, who had a huge career. He was still early in his career, but he DP'd a bunch of movies for P.T. Anderson, including There Will Be Blood.
Wow.
So this had the same cinematographer as There Will Be Blood, if you can imagine.
That's so, like an award-winning film.
About time this movie gets its respect.
And I
You
would
guys-
have never guessed that, but
Fuck no. People just don't see the quality of this movie. It's there. You're just not seeing it.
I mean,
It's
given
mainstream.
the budget, I mean, and the fact that it became this sort of cult phenomena, it's and what you guys have the 4K edition. I need to get on that like when there's a proper sale, but it's actually still very watchable. Like if you can get
Totally.
past the 80s-ness of the tropes, but it's held up. You know, as far as like what you'd expect and what was going on with the bigger budget movies in the 80s. I wouldn't say it's as good as Elm Street, but
Yeah.
I wouldn't go that far. But it's
It holds its own.
yeah, it does.
Yeah. It's not just like a no budget, nothing movie, It's not just a cult classic just because it's cool. Like it's a well-made movie.
The pacing too. It's not like there were a lot of movies that were very slow. Like when you try to rewatch
Yeah.
them now, like this.
Yeah,
actually
you're
paced
right.
pretty well.
Yeah. That's true.
There are a lot of movies from my youth that I can't rewatch now. Like they were from that time, and I can't go back to that.
They don't hold up.
They don't hold up. But for some reason, this one and like my two from the 80s are this one and Streets of Fire. Like I can watch those forever. I know I can see the flaws. I know they're not perfect.
Streets of Fire holds up really well, I think. I mean, coming from someone who's only seen it once, like a year ago.
I mean,
I think it looks really
besides
good.
besides the male star kind of sucking, yes. but like this movie, like it kind of does. Like the last half is like, okay, what's happening? Like now there's an SA monster, and now he can pull people out of TVs, and what? I mean, it does kind of not make sense, but I don't care. I love it.
Yeah, it's fine.
I think it's a great movie.
yeah, I rewatched it, and I don't know that I understand the logic of how they figure out how to defeat Sammy Kerr once he's out killing people.
A toilet or something. I don't know.
Do they even understand it?
No. But at the time, it didn't matter, and I can just kind of ride with it. I don't care. Like I like it. I'm so into the vibe of it, and I like it so much. I don't care. That doesn't make sense at the end.
Yeah, it might be one of those things where it's like, guys, just go with it. It's fine. It's cool. It doesn't have to make sense. Don't think too hard about it. Just let it happen.
Like my wife had never seen it, and she saw it, and she was like, "This is fucking stupid." And I'm like, and I said, "Shut up, bitch."
Yeah.
That's the hill you die on.
So the
You're
part
like,
when
"Smokey, get the fuck out."
he tried to kill Sammy like at the river, right? He falls off the bridge, and and that stuff. And I'm like, what was that meant to be like a suicide thing for him? Like, because the car's riddled with electricity, like he's plunged in the river. Somehow he survives this,
Yeah.
somehow.
And
And I'm like, this. They never quite explained like what was going through his head. Like I know he was trying to, to deal with Sammy, while all this was going on. But
I couldn't explain it. I could not. If you told
Couldn't
me explain what
actually.
happened, I was like, I don't.
it just seemed too nicely wrapped in a bow, like with the way it kind of ended. But
Yeah.
So, fun fact. So this movie was shot in Wilmington, North Carolina, because that's where the DEG studio was built. And then, do you want to know the previous DEG production that shot 6 months earlier in Wilmington, North Carolina? Do you know what that movie is?
No idea.
Blue Velvet.
Oh shit!
Holy shit!
And,
love Blue Velvet.
It came out 5 weeks before Trick or Treat, so that was the DEG movie.
Wow.
Before Trick or Treat was Blue Velvet.
They must have had some kind of
okay, the timing would have made sense
for the area or something, right?
Yeah, for the probably for the state, like a tax thing. Or it's like if you make this movie in North Carolina, you get 20% back of the money you spend, or something like that. Like they have all these rebates in states. Like I know Virginia does that, which is why part of the reason why Walking Dead is shot in Virginia.
Yeah. Michigan had that for a while. That's why we had a lot of stuff shot here.
Oh yeah.
And the budget for the movie was $3 million. And basically, the movie does have several ties into Nightmare on Elm Street Part 2. Because the way the movie was produced basically is Dino De Laurentiis saw Nightmare on Elm Street Part 2, and he hired 2 producers from that movie and just told them, here's $3 million, make a movie called Trick or Treat and release it on Halloween and do whatever you want. So that's how the movie got made. And then
a true capitalist.
Yeah.
Well, we got a bird ghosts. I mean, it all ties.
And then Christopher Young did the score, who also did Nightmare on Elm Street Part 2 and did the first 2 Hellraisers, a bunch of other stuff. Yeah, and then Kevin Yeager also did the special effects for Nightmare on Elm Street 2.
That's awesome.
I like the Sammy character though. Like you talk about
I did too.
Two ghosts that I like with the word Sam or Sammy, or it's this is a good one, there's a bad one. So the bad one we got Sammy Kerr, of course, right? And then we got Sam Wheat. I don't know if we made that connection. I don't know if there's any ties.
Maybe.
So
I mean,
they're
both ghosts of some sort, like they could know each other in the spirit world.
What's good?
Ghost is like the AOR version of Trick or Treat.
Ghost is the foreigner, the journey.
I'm thinking of like Ambrosia.
yeah.
But man, I've played that old shitty Good Times DVD almost every Halloween for 15 years. I was so happy. I was, this had been announced. This Blu-ray 4K had been announced a long time ago. It did not come out in time for Halloween last year, so I was so happy to play it this year. Yeah, it's the Halloween movie for me. I always play it on Halloween.
Yeah. I can't remember why did it take so long for this reissue to come out? Were there the rights issues, right, for decades?
I think it was the Fastway music.
Yeah.
Okay.
The big hang up.
And this was Michael Felcher, who produced a lot of DVDs and Blu-rays. He used to work for Anchor Bay. He was a producer on that Book of the Deads. You remember those?
That does sound familiar.
The Evil Dead. It was Book of the Dead DVD. So it was like a rubbery cover or something. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. My girlfriend gifted me that years ago. Like it had a little sound chip in there.
It would talk or whatever.
This was the first release for his company, his new company, Red Shirt Pictures, and it was in production for a couple of years. Because basically they just wanted to, he was busy and they wanted to do it the right way, so they waited to get all the interviews they wanted and get everything they wanted to do it right. So
yeah,
I did appreciate that. He waited to do what he wanted. I wish he wouldn't have announced it so far in advance, so that I'm waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting.
You forget about it by the time.
it did seem like it was a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But it's out now. I think it's awesome. So
yeah.
If anything, just pick it up for the song. Rock and roll, rocking in the midnight. Feel your soul. Those lyrics.
do you want to talk about that? I was reading the lyrics. I'm very confused by these Fastway lyrics.
Oh.
Do you guys want to help?
They're too highbrow for a lot of us.
Okay.
I have not read the lyrics.
I cannot
Listen,
comprehend
I have
them.
an English major, so I can probably help.
Okay. I'm an English minor, and so apparently major is better.
Yeah, it is.
They're as complex as AC/DC lyrics. Everybody wants
So this is After Midnight. This is the song over the end credits.
Yes.
You'd better run.
Mm-hmm.
It's a hurricane on fire.
Sorry.
No, on fire.
What does that even mean?
So it's a.
That's the most 80s thing ever. A hurricane on fire.
Not
and American. 80s and American.
It's not a hurricane of fire.
No,
On
it's
fire. Yeah.
It's a hurricane, and there's like fire on the top.
That was set on fire. Yeah.
Nowhere to hide, gonna hunt you through the night. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So this hurricane on fire is hunting me down, which is
Not
anxious
just
at
hunting you
this
down,
point.
but through the night is hunting you down.
You can't even
It
sleep.
does, this hurricane doesn't sleep.
No
No.
rest.
No.
I'm gonna
Sleeping
get
is
you.
for pussies, though. So
I'm gonna get you after midnight. Shock you till the sparks fly.
Mm-hmm.
So this is a hurricane on fire that shoots electricity.
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Is that correct?
Yeah.
Well, so many ways to interpret this. I mean, I'm just trying to.
It's all the elements because hurricanes
it's
are.
It's like the New
metaphor.
Testament. It can just come in from all different angles.
It's very biblical, and it makes as much sense as that too.
Is it biblical? You sure you're a biblical scholar? You like?
It's very biblical-esque.
And then it says, "Gotta pull the trigger, gonna justify the score." So it's got a gun now.
Oh shit!
Mm-hmm.
I could see it.
And then pretty soon he's gonna change his tune now.
Who? Like who is he? Who's the he?
So this is all of this Michigas, as they say.
If they don't specify, I'm assuming it's the assault monster.
You're just trying to get me to change my tune. You could have just given me a stern warning. I don't know why you need hurricane on fire
With a gun.
shooting electricity. It seems like
And
overkill.
electricity.
Just say,
I
hey,
think you need to think about your own mindset. Like, why are you so set in the way that you think that you need a hurricane on fire and a gun to make you rethink your own worldview?
Yeah.
So really, what it's trying to do is make you reflect on your own poor decisions.
I feel like that song was an inspiration to Sharknado way later on. Like, revisiting the lyrics. Like,
I mean,
this crazy monster.
Some people would say that. Like, some people who don't have an English major might say that. I would say it's more of Sharknado 3.
Yeah, I didn't get that far in the Sharknadoes.
yeah.
There's a 3.
I've always wanted to be like an academic asshole, so this is my chance. Sorry, guys.
All right. It's a mystery. I mean, it could be a series of metaphors, I guess.
It's deep.
But then, I don't know.
We need to get
it feels like I'm fighting all four elements, maybe.
Yeah. We need to get Dave to put down the bagpipes for a second and explain it to us.
Yeah. Do you fat chance of that probably happening?
I don't think you will. I saw Flogging Molly concert just last year, and they did not do one fucking Fastway song, and I was livid.
But did you not scream it out?
Oh, I screamed it out.
Oh, okay.
I was the guy. I was the guy at the Gathering concert screaming for fucking Bart Smith songs
Yeah.
just to be that guy.
Oh,
And they
yeah.
wouldn't do it.
Yeah. Do you guys remember that band Swordmaster? That really cool. They had that
Oh, yeah.
Rhapsody
Oh, yeah,
Time
fuck
EP
yeah.
or whatever. So me and my buddy saw this band one time, like Death Stars. Do you know about that? Where it has
They're
like
like the continuation or whatever.
yeah, but it's like this lame, like Marilyn Manson-esque
Yeah.
music. And like, so we saw them one time, and when they were playing and they were doing their thing where it was like in between songs, and the singer was talking, and my buddy was like, Swordmaster. And the singer actually acknowledged it. He's like, he started laughing. He's like, did somebody really say Swordmaster?
He's like, bro, there's like 50 guys in the US who have that CD. What are you talking about?
Yeah, nobody knows it. It was awesome.
No, that's pretty cool troll. That's pretty awesome.
And it was especially awesome since the singer laughed at it.
Right.
Time to bring out the J Dog
Yeah,
clip.
Swordmaster rules.
Yeah, Swordmaster was awesome. Death Stars, not so much. Not so much.
Oh, I pulled this out while I was out taking a bathroom break, just in honor of the true star of this film, as seen on the Good Times DVD, Gene Simmons.
Gene Simmons.
Who didn't want to be there, by the way?
The
Who
first
didn't want to
issue-
be there?
The first issue of his fantastic magazine that we all remember because it took over the magazine world, Tongue Magazine.
Gene Simmons' Tongue Magazine. Wow.
That's right.
Holy shit.
Look at that.
It's a totally original concept. It is a men-focused magazine where they do like cheesecake photos of ladies. It's not like Maxim or Stuff or any of those at all. It's completely different, completely original, and it lasted 5 issues.
Wow.
I just
5
wanted to
issues.
I wanted to make sure everybody knew about Tongue Magazine.
Is that the first issue?
This is the
Oh, it
first
says
issue, yes.
Premiere issue right on there.
Yeah.
Is
Right.
that Fred Durst's name I see on there?
It
Yeah.
is. There's a long form Fred Durst interview. Gene Simmons interviews Fred Durst, and they talk about how awesome they both are. It's a fantastic magazine. I recommend it to everyone.
They have an awesome contest to see who can be more awesome. Or
It really is like it's a bunch of like Maxim articles, and then Gene Simmons and Hugh Hefner Gene Simmons interviews Hugh Hefner, and they talk about how awesome they both are. And then he does the same thing with Fred Durst. So, yes, I'm looking forward to hopefully getting the other issues of this magazine. And you want to see Gene Simmons' great comedy?
I mean,
Here's
Hugh Hefner is probably Gene
Here's the
Simmons.
last page.
Oh my God! Look at that.
Clinton to head all girls school. Get it?
Oh my
Get
God.
it? Get it? Get it?
Oh my God!
But honestly, I'm happy to have it. I think it's hilarious.
It is awesome.
It's so of its time period. It's great. Like,
Yes.
hold on a second. eBay.com.
I don't know if I remember that magazine. I don't know if I've ever even
I
heard of
never heard of it.
I didn't know
Yeah.
it existed.
I'm learning so much.
it. Now we all have to have it. The rest of us.
Any final thoughts on Trick or Treat?
Glad around, man. It doesn't offer anything new. It has all the tropes you see in other movies. The backwards records with the gates, the burned, Freddy Krueger thing. It just got a little bit of everything that you love, And I feel like between this and they have other movies, like if it was a package deal, I would package this in a Walmart DVD bin with the Wraith and River's Edge.
That'd be a weird pack.
It'd be like a catch-up movie, It's like years, like you want your fucking 86 catch-up. Like here you go.
Here's just 3 movies you need to see.
I don't know, man. Like, you watch the first 2 and then you watch River's Edge after that. Like, ooh.
Yeah, you might be a little bummed
That's a
out.
real bummer.
You told me there was a topless scene, but you were specific.
I was. Yeah, you're having fun, and then you just crash. Yeah. But River's Edge is the last movie on that pack.
Yeah. Good soundtrack.
The fun is over here,
Yeah.
guys. No, it was a cool movie.
Yeah. It's a
I actually
good,
want to rewatch River's Edge now because I haven't seen that in a long time. Like since around the time it came out, honestly, when I was still pretty young.
It's slower going. It's not the big dumb fun kind of thing. Like, it's a more serious.
I remember it being cool though. I remember thinking it was awesome. Like I don't know if it was just
Yeah, River's Edge is really good.
Yeah, I remember
Yeah.
loving it.
It's a more properly directed movie. Like, it's got more like, but I mean, the costume design is not as over the top. It's something like Trick or Treat, of course, but
Not as nostalgic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And is the only one of the 86 films that has Hallows Eve in it. You can
Yeah.
take that away.
I think 86 in general in the cultural psyche, such an awesome year, man. Like, it's just everything was coming out, and it's just like you couldn't do no wrong, man. Like,
pretty pivotal year. A lot of I feel like a lot of big things happened that year.
I've talked about it before, but in '86 I saw Aliens in the theater, and I snuck in to see Friday the 13th Part 6, Jason Lives.
At the drive-in, right?
At the drive-in.
Yeah, that's right.
Nice.
So that was the year I really, I don't know, started seeing cool movies in the theater. Went to see movies that weren't Disney movies or.
Yeah.
Dude, you were like 6 years old, right?
Mm-hmm.
That was Tom's breakout year.
Yeah, it was.
Like, I was just starting to get to sneak to see shit like that, but I was like 11, so.
Yeah.
It was a sad year too. Like, if you were that kid watching Transformers the movie in '86, you know what scene I'm talking about. Oh, every 6-year-old teary-eyed.
Optimus Prime, yeah.
When he went gray, that's when it cemented. Like, no, we went full gray. No, don't go gray.
Dude, that movie ruled until like Optimus Prime died, and then it kind of fucking went off the rails. But like that first like 20-25 minutes was awesome.
I haven't seen it in so long.
It holds up surprisingly very well.
It's a decent film.
Orson Welles' swan song. I mean, hell.
What was that? His
I believe it. At least I read.
I think it was, yeah.
Or was it the Manowar record?
Oh,
I mean,
okay.
I mean, that might come out later, but what
I've never
Defender?
actually checked.
Was that the song he was on?
Yeah, but that was a couple of years before. All right.
What was the other one he was on?
But he was in.
He was on something.
He was in a few movies. He was doing movies for a couple more years, I think, after Transformers, like little roles.
Was he?
I'm gonna say.
Dude,
I think so.
Hmm.
Well,
unless it was released posthumously after he passed, and it's I don't know. Like I haven't any specifics on it. Like but I think maybe that was like back in the day when he was.
I mean,
still alive.
politically, I want to think that was his last movie.
Yeah. Reason enough.
That is a way to look at it.
And I've been told I can make my own reality, so I think that's what happened.
Dude, it's 2025. Did you not hear?
He died in 1985.
Nothing is fucking real anymore.
Okay.
85.
So he has narration on Fighting the World, the song, but that came out in 87.
Okay. That's why I was probably thinking he died in 87 because that's when that album came out.
Yeah.
But that it came out 2 years later.
Yeah, I think Unicron, wasn't that his character?
Yep.
I think that was it.
I mean, to think that Galvatron could take on I mean, he can create Galvatron, but that Galvatron think he can take on Unicron. Like, he can create you. Why would you think you can destroy him? Like,
dude, that's bullshit.
We should start,
okay, when this is done, let's start another stream. Let's talk about that. You're right. That's
we should revisit that.
Arrogance.
Are you guys trying to out nerd Eddie Weinbauer? Is that what this is?
Yeah. I think it's been done.
Too late. So, Rick, I don't know if you heard, but Scott missed many of our episodes. He was getting arrested multiple times. I don't know if you heard about this.
He just couldn't get his shit straight for a while there.
But I have some arrest footage of Scott. If you want to see it, we can end with that.
I thought you were agreed not to play this, but
well, I did, but I lied.
Yeah.
Well, if it's already out there, I mean, it is what it is. But at least Scott's here to explain himself.
This is a good one here.
Scott's like, really, dude?
I mean, I'm not embarrassed. What did I do wrong?
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Shit.
Fuck you, pig.
I answer to no one.
That's right.
Yeah, and he does a fake Southern accent when he gets pulled over.
Yeah.
I think that adds to my
Man.
credibility.
It throws them off. That's what you want to do when you encounter a police officer. You want to try to disorient them immediately.
Right.
So
They appreciate when you like put on a good character voice, and yeah,
they do. Yeah, I usually do like a fake British accent.
Right. Oh, yeah, governor.
They don't get mad. They don't get
I
mad
never,
at all.
I never feel justified. Like every time I get pulled over, there's always some BS like rolling over a stop sign or something stupid. I'm like, because they got nothing else to do. So I never felt compelled to like. It's just the middle fingering time. Like I never got to that point because
Listen,
I'm just trying to get out of the ticket.
They
Yeah, that's
condition
true.
you to think that way.
They
So
have.
you need to make sure you stand up for your rights. Make sure you tell them that you pay their salary. They like to hear that.
Yeah, you know what I like to say right
you know
away.
your rights. Yes.
Just no. You just got to say, "Am I being detained?" Just say that right away.
yeah.
Am I being detained?
And
And
say
you gotta
it
yell.
over. And then
Their favorite. Am I under arrest? Like
and then as a scene in Tom's favorite videos, make sure you tell them you're a sovereign citizen and you are not subject to their rules.
Yeah, you don't have a contract with the state, so therefore
Right.
you can't be arrested.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah.
So listen, I mean, they tried to put me in jail. Then it went undercover to Epstein Island, and
I mean, it still
what can
exists.
I mean, there are things I can't say based on my contract I've signed, but I do certain classified things for the government. So you may think, oh wait, he's going to like look at underage girls, but maybe I'm undercover. You
Is
don't
it
know.
the Steven? You're going with Steven Seagal doing, or I heard you were doing stuff with, or is that you can't talk about that?
I mean, I can't say specifically, but is it possible that I went to see certain Tibetan monks to learn certain techniques?
It's possible.
To help further the interest of the American government. I mean, I'm
Oh.
not going to say I didn't do that.
We do know why you're available today. Is because the government shut down and all this. Other
Yeah, it's the government shut down. That's why Scott could be here today.
That could be why. I mean, I'm not going to confirm or deny that.
Yeah.
But yeah, it could be that my paycheck hasn't come through, and Tom floated me some money to do this. So, I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Been waiting a couple months for a paycheck. Times are hard right now for the government
Yeah, that's right.
employees.
It's true.
They got a moonlight.
I mean, the days of the Frank Dukes tournaments, they're not as plentiful as they used to be. So
It sucks when you're the one used to saying the checks in the mail, but when it's the other way around, you're like,
right.
wait a minute. It's an odd position to be in.
You get
Yeah.
it. Rick. Yeah, you get it.
It's like when you run out of kumites, you got to find something to do.
Yeah. And I heard
I mean-
Mossad is not hiring right now either. So
They need to
There's
start.
been
There
been a
needs to be a
shocking
Mossad
lack
kumite.
yeah.
There's been a shocking lack of like 748 people round robin to the death tournaments lately. So you gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah. Yeah, I do. Especially when you win all of them. It's like
Well, obviously, I'm alive, so I must.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Only one lives.
Right.
Yeah, that's a stupid question, Eli.
I'm glad you're still
Yes.
here.
Did you ever win any of Scott, did you ever win any of those fights? to
Well, if
the
I
death?
didn't win, I'd be dead.
He could have tied.
That's true.
Double knockout.
Both death.
What do you do?
Double death.
Double coma knockout.
But when they fight, when they wake out of the coma, they have to refight again. So it's like
Yeah.
you can't
All
win
right.
that one.
I think we're gonna call it. Any final thoughts, Rick? Thank you for joining us.
Oh, it's fun, man.
I'm
Good to see you guys again. Fucking
Yeah, good to see you, Rick.
talking flicks.
Oh yeah.
Scott, hope the government finds you again and you get your paycheck, your well-due paycheck.
From your lips to God's ears, brother.
Yeah.
Trying to get pulled over again, though.
I'm gonna try to do next Saturday again. Maybe we'll just do like a hangout, chit chat.
That's
I'll be
only
trying to
if-
watch some more movies this week.
Yeah, you need to. You
I
actually,
mean, if you can, I would really like to hear what you think about Life of Chuck.
yeah, hell yeah, that'd be cool. I'd actually I'd like to rewatch it myself.
Is it on streaming right now?
I would
Or how did you-
imagine. Yeah.
I don't think it is. I got it from my library.
Yeah, well, I have a library down the street. Maybe they
I
have it.
actually, I actually own movies from Scott's library.
Oh yeah, I've said
I have at least two, I think.
my
They sell,
library.
Yeah.
I keep the stickers on them. I don't peel them off because it's kind of cool.
That's like a real world hack to not having Netflix. You know, you just and you could probably get shit there that's not on Netflix. You know, or any of these
Yeah.
streaming services. For
It's
those
for a
who don't
movie
know.
like Life of Chuck that nobody gives a fuck about. It's like, oh yeah.
Yeah, I
Who
should
cares?
check it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I recommend it.
All right, thank you guys.
Tom, Scott, Eli.
Hell yeah.
Hey,
Have a good night.
night.